So I have the Gain Flings, and I use them according to the directions. I didn't overload. I used warm water. I put the Gain Fling in first, then my clothing, and this is what happens every time, every load. And if you don't catch it, which I don't, when I first take them out of the washer, then you put them in the dryer and it's worse. You see this sticky film? And when you put it in the dryer, that sticky film hardens like a hard plastic. And P&G recommends that you soak the articles of clothing in hot water. Let's see, where is this one? You can kind of, oh, there it is. You gotta pull it apart when it's wet. If you pull it apart when it's wet, then it's much better to get off. I've learned this because I've had several articles of clothing that were ruined. So I'm gonna have to quit using these. It's the plastic encasing that's holding the detergent. And I found that it's kind of rubbery. That if you peel it, you can get some of it off and then soak it in hot water, and it tends to come off a little better. Some articles of clothing I've soaked in a tub of hot water for over an hour, and still, see, it's just like it's rubbery right now because it's wet. But oh my gosh, you have to inspect every article of clothing, because if you don't, you put it in the dryer, it sets, and it is hard. And you try to pull your articles of clothing apart, and you rip a hole. But Procter & Gamble's been very good about, they reimbursed me for my clothing and for my Gain Flings. So I'm not really complaining about Procter & Gamble. I love Procter & Gamble. I support them. I love all their products. I use a ton of their products. But they got to go back to the starting board with the Gain Flings. I mean, look at that. And that's after I picked a bunch of stuff off. You see, you can roll some of that off, but you cannot get it all. Seems like even after you soak it, you just can't get it all. Because even if you pick off the big pieces like I'm doing right now, a thin film still remains. As you can see, it's gross. Procter & Gamble needs to pull this off, do some more product studies, and come out with a better product. And when they do, I'm more than happy to buy it again, because I love my Gain scent, and I love Procter & Gamble products. Just wanted you to see what the Gain Flings can do to your laundry, even when you follow the instructions. And I have a newer front-end washer. So I did nothing wrong, absolutely nothing at all. And I've had this is probably the 10th or 12th article of clothing that's turned out like this. At least one or two for every tub. So don't buy the Gain Flings yet until they fix it. Thanks for watching.